Cavaliers with the basketball. Foot is on the line. It's a turnover. Here comes the screen. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Look long.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play, and the lead is down to 3. Nets have the basketball. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Mitchell Robinson with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed the foul shot. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. To Jordan. And they'll go to the hack-a-Jordan strategy and send DeAndre to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
Way to hit.
Knight into the front court. His guys down by 9. Thompson. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Cavs at the controls. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Number 18.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Desperation shot here from half court. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. And the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Oh, Carter with the rejection. Clarkson with the basketball. His guy's down 11. It's Clarkson with the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Jordan. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Kevin Durant. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Clarkson. To Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Number 18, Matthew Dellavedova.
Curling inside. The screen sets him up for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
You can register at our team website for more details.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 4, Tyreke Evans. And number 20.
Clarkson with the basketball. Down by 15. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Wendell Carter. Picked up by the Nets. To Hollis Jefferson. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 13, Tristan Thompson. Subbing in for the number 2, Torian Prince.
Ferocious slam inside.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Knight into the front court. Down a bundle. Short jumper won't go down.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Jordan. Brandon Knight rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Cleveland has the basketball. To Wendell Carter. Cavs with 4 to shoot. To Clarkson. Nice pass to get things going.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Number 20, Brandon Knight.
Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion.